It's Week 11 of the NFL. And coming up next is the Commanders, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Eagles on Sunday night.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go at the link. Returning it from the 4. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Their loss last week... He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's brought down after a short game. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into... Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll throw it. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 29. Has it at the 7. And that's a Washington touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First down, a run with Barkley. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Goddard makes the catch. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to the link right after this. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. It's Harris on the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That stopped at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. On the move into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
17. Eagles 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 4, and that's good for an Eagles first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
At the 35-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. He breaks the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Washington first down.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 47. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. This is Robinson. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Commanders with 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Taken in by Harris. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 24, Eagles 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down throwing for Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Hurts now from the gun. This one finds Goddard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Hits him on the out route.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now he takes it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Ja'Cory Bennett.
Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he gets this forward to the 19. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. The Saints with an important win as they keep pace in the playoff picture and get their record up to 6-4 with the win. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. 2-2 Atwell, a touchdown catch in the victory. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another carry for Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. Finds a man right side. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's on the move. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Commanders will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He's got Harris. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there, so it'll be second down. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up a throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A run here with Robinson. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Play made by Deron Payne. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Running back, motioning right. From the pistol, Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Hurts throwing again. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Running back sent in motion left. Now Hurts on third and long. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Their winning streak a very impressive 9 games, and they lead here with a chance to take that streak to double digits. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Harris. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That one's complete right side. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
At the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love to hit.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and then creates that space if you want to take a shot there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Hurts now from the gun. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts setting up to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Hurts. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Harris gets it on the draw. Escapes a defender. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Second down now, 7 to go. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.